The conference room fell into stunned silence as the company's newest team of highly paid experts admitted they could not solve the crisis threatening to destroy a multi-million-dollar project. At that exact moment, the quiet single father they had replaced was walking toward the exit carrying a cardboard box with his family photographs. None of them realized the painful truth until one young specialist looked at the training manual in his hands and whispered that every lesson they had learned, every process they followed, and every solution they knew had been created by the very man they had just fired. Before this unforgettable journey begins, if you believe kindness, forgiveness, hope, and second chances still exist, please like this video, leave a thoughtful comment, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and subscribe to our channel so our family and our community can continue growing through stories that remind us compassion is stronger than pride. Logan Barrett had never chased promotions or recognition. For 12 years, he worked as a systems operations manager for one of the country's fastest-growing technology companies. Whenever a new employee joined the organization, Logan became the person responsible for teaching them everything they needed to succeed. He patiently explained complicated procedures, stayed late to answer questions, and celebrated every trainee's success as though it were his own. After losing his wife to a long illness 3 years earlier, raising his 8-year-old son, Mason, became the center of his life. Every afternoon, Logan left work exactly on time so he could greet Mason outside school with the same warm smile that reminded the little boy he would never face life alone. The company entered a period of rapid expansion after attracting new investors. Fresh executives arrived with ambitious plans and expensive consultants who believed experience could easily be replaced with younger specialists carrying impressive degrees and modern certifications. They admired statistics more than loyalty and efficiency reports more than quiet leadership. One sunny Monday afternoon, employees gathered for an announcement. The executives proudly introduced a team of highly paid experts hired to modernize operations. They praised fresh perspectives, innovative thinking, and bold transformation. Then they informed Logan that his position had become redundant because the new team would now handle the responsibilities he had managed for years. The word struck him harder than he expected. He packed his desk without complaint. Inside his small box rested family photographs, a coffee mug painted by Mason, and a notebook filled with ideas he had written over the years to help future employees succeed. Many co-workers quietly wiped away tears. Several of the younger specialists looked uncomfortable because they remembered Logan patiently teaching them during their first weeks at the company. Yet the decision remained unchanged. That evening, Logan drove home wondering how he would explain everything to Mason. When his son noticed the cardboard box in the truck, he didn't ask whether his father had lost his job. Instead, he hugged him tightly and reminded him that being a good person mattered more than having an important title. Those simple words became Logan's strength. Over the following weeks, he accepted temporary consulting jobs, repaired neighbors' computers, and volunteered at the local community library teaching teenagers basic technology skills. Money became scarce, but purpose never disappeared. Logan believed knowledge became more valuable when shared freely. Back at the company, the transition quickly became more difficult than executives expected. The new specialists possessed excellent academic knowledge but struggled with practical situations that never appeared in manuals. Small technical issues multiplied into larger failures. Projects slowed. Customers grew frustrated. Teams became confused because no one fully understood how the different systems connected. One bright Thursday afternoon, disaster struck. A critical software failure interrupted operations across multiple departments just hours before an important client presentation. The executive board demanded immediate solutions. The experts worked desperately for hours. Nothing worked. As tension filled the conference room, one young analyst named Oliver searched through an old digital training library created years earlier. Every guide. Every troubleshooting checklist. Every emergency procedure. Every detailed explanation. Each document carried the same author's name. Logan Barrett. The room became silent. Someone quietly admitted that the company had dismissed the very person who understood the entire system better than anyone else because he had designed most of the operational processes they were now struggling to understand. The chief executive officer, Victoria Sinclair, had only recently joined the company and had trusted recommendations presented by senior consultants. Until that afternoon, she had never personally met Logan. Now she realized a painful mistake had been made. Instead of protecting valuable experience, the company had measured people only through spreadsheets. Victoria immediately asked for Logan's contact information. She found him teaching a free computer workshop at the public library. Children, retirees, and young job seekers filled the classroom, smiling as Logan patiently answered every question. Watching quietly from the doorway, Victoria understood something no performance report had ever revealed. Leadership was not simply solving problems. It was helping others believe they could solve them too. After the class ended, Victoria sincerely apologized. She admitted the company had judged efficiency without understanding character. She explained the crisis facing the organization and asked whether Logan would consider returning. Logan listened carefully. He felt no satisfaction seeing the company struggle. Many good employees still worked there, and their livelihoods depended upon its success. The following morning, he agreed to visit, not to prove anyone wrong, but to help. As he entered the operations center, employees greeted him with genuine relief. Rather than criticizing the experts who had replaced him, Logan immediately began working beside them. He calmly explained the system architecture, identified one overlooked programming conflict, and guided the team through a structured recovery process. Within 2 hours, operations returned to normal. Relief spread across every department. The younger specialists expected Logan to embarrass them for replacing him. Instead, he thanked them for their hard work and reminded them that asking for help is never a sign of weakness. His humility affected everyone. Victoria offered him an executive position with a significantly higher salary. Logan accepted under one condition. The company must create a permanent mentorship program where experienced employees trained future leaders instead of being discarded whenever trends changed. Victoria immediately agreed. Over the following months, the organization transformed. Experienced staff were encouraged to mentor new recruits. Knowledge sharing became part of company culture. Employee satisfaction increased. Projects finished faster because collaboration replaced competition. Oliver became one of Logan's closest colleagues, often admitting that the greatest lesson he had learned wasn't technical at all. It was understanding that wisdom grows through patience, humility, and generosity. Meanwhile, life at home slowly improved. Mason proudly visited his father's office one sunny afternoon and smiled when he noticed a framed photograph hanging beside Logan's desk. It showed dozens of employees standing together after completing the new mentorship program. Across the bottom were simple words. The greatest experts never stop teaching. One afternoon, the company hosted a community career event for students considering future professions. Instead of showcasing expensive technology first, Victoria invited Logan to speak about leadership. He told the audience that skills might earn opportunities, but kindness earns trust. Titles may change throughout life, but character remains long after business cards are forgotten. Every person who becomes successful carries invisible teachers behind every achievement. His words received the longest applause of the day. Before this story reaches its heartfelt conclusion, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a meaningful comment telling us whether you believe experience should always be respected, or share a moment when someone quietly mentored you and changed your life forever. As another beautiful afternoon came to a close, Logan looked at Mason waiting outside the office with the same proud smile he had carried through every difficult season. He realized losing his position had never taken away the knowledge, compassion, or integrity that truly defined him. Victoria learned that companies become extraordinary not by replacing loyal people, but by investing in them. The young specialists discovered that the greatest expert in any room is often the one who spends the least time talking about himself and the most time helping others succeed. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, leave a meaningful comment, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another emotional journey. May we all remember that true greatness is measured not by how easily someone can be replaced, but by how many lives become stronger because they were willing to teach others with patience, kindness, and an open heart.